I never understood why my shoe size is 9.5 and my sock size is 11 either. You'd think short shoes would be cheaper than long shoes, too. Not as much in them, but they aren't. People with short feet are subsidizing people with long feet.
Do you ever wonder why people with Down syndrome don't just lick stamps for a living? They could probably do 20 or 30 at a time, perhaps a whole book. Why wouldn't you put a tongue like that to good use?
Retard tongue hanging out like the tongue on my PF Flyers.
Seems unfair. Someone tried it years ago, but I think eventually all shoe stores will have something you put your feet into that measures them and then instantly forms a pair of shoes that fit your feet perfectly. Years ago.
That's where technology's going. Yeah. Not towards teleportation, but towards wrapping like putty around my feet.
Right after they get rid of the whites only fountains.
Do you ever notice coloreds have bigger feet than we do? That's why they run faster. You ever notice they were bred that way in slavery? Who's fired? Do you ever notice when you and Ed Bradley go to a diner, you get served a lot faster than he does?
Holy shit. Wow. He really has nothing left.
Dude, he's fucking stuck in 40 years ago. It's amazing.
Yeah. There's nothing left in the tank, and he's just doing shit from years ago.
They're going to have shoes instantly appear.
When I go to the cobbler, I nail a new sole on every year or so.
Rich asked in Kansas City, good point. Who fucking knows their sock size? How much free time does this old douchebag have?
See him walking around. What size sock is this? 10.5? I take an 11. Like it isn't going to fit.
How great is it? When you shop for socks, it says fits size 8 through 15.
Yeah.
Oh. One sock fits all.
You ever put a condom on your feet by accident and you wonder why you have clear socks on? You ever do that with a used condom and then you got cum toesies?
Or fuck your wife with a sock on your dick.
Yeah, and she gets pregnant. And your children are born with a heel on their head.
Sometimes I jerk off in my socks. Wife doesn't like it. Thinks I put mayo in there.
And then I throw them on the floor and they stand up like croquet mallets. You ever wash cum socks? You ever break your washing machine with cum socks? I used to wipe cum up with my fedora. It's amazing how many clothes you can wipe semen up with.
I wear cum socks with my jack boots. Ooh.
Waiting all that time to jump in, weren't you?
Yeah. Do you ever wipe cum up with a shiny diabetic leg?
Run over.
Perfectly. Years ago, I went to a man in New York who made a cast of my feet and then made shoes to fit them. Murray space shoes, they were called. These fit.
You think maybe the Sasquatch has trouble buying shoes?
Right next to Maury's wigs.
What is he talking about? Made a plaster cast of my feet.
Prime time.
Kind of like groupies.
Sasquatch.
And he just steps on you with the same joke.
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh,
I already did that one.
What about the ones with the handbrakes?
Oops. You ever hear someone pull themselves out of a tailspin brilliantly right before you threw them out? God almighty. You ever have somebody trample lines like an elephant running from a mouse?
Only not quite as heavy.
Yeah, or stupid.
Oh, wait, heavier. Why do I always get that wrong?
Because you're stupid.
I can never get that line right.
You ever have someone just be polite in a joke? Well, he looks like an elephant, but he's not as fat. Good one. Wow, he's as cheap as a Jew, except Jews are generous. Smart joke.
I do that all the time.
That's all right. Very good.
Years ago, I went to a man in New York who made a cast of my feet and then made shoes to fit them. Murray space shoes, they were called. These fit my feet, but they're so funny looking, I don't ever wear them. We had a summer camp on a lake when I was a kid, and of all the things I miss about not being young, I don't go barefoot in the summer anymore.
Why is that, Andy?
Oh, God. Those abominations. That must be fungus toenails and big corns.
Like steps in dog shit.
Oh.
I miss a lot of things about being younger. Barefoot in the summer, remembering to pull down my pants before I defecate. I miss those days. Sometimes I sit on the toilet for an hour reading the paper, and then someone says, "Your pants are still on, Andy," and I feel like a silly goose. I sometimes forget to close my mouth, and I just keep it open until the oatmeal rots. And it hardens like cement, and they have to chip it out with a screwdriver. There's a lot of things I miss about youth.
Not having a prostate like a pineapple. I miss that.
How about every time you crack your knuckles, you shit and come at the same time? Because your insides are so beaten up and damaged. You ever have somebody slap you on the arm and your ankle breaks? Because you're old. You ever notice? Feel free, Pat, just to jump in. You ever notice?
Yeah, one, Pat.
No. That's why I wasn't jumping in.
Jump in that lake I used to go to.
Yes.
I'll have something once Jimmy says it.
Jason Voorhees.
That's right. You were wonderful at the end of Return of the Jedi. That's great. Why don't you go swimming in the La Brea tar pits? How about you too, Rich? The La Brea tar pits.
That Andy Rooney, huh?
He's great, isn't he?
Murray's space shoes, they are ridiculous, huh? It's like you could see your feet on the outside of the shoe. Like it's shaped like your foot.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I do.
For real. Come on.
Murray's space shoes. I've never been in space. I don't think I'd wear these shoes.
One giant leap for man. One giant snore for the audience. Buzz Aldrin punched me in the face for asking the wrong question. I wanted to wear space shoes. Buzz Aldrin punched me and put his big space balls in my mouth. Neil Armstrong doesn't talk much. When the fuck did Buzz Aldrin get so cranky? You walk down the moon, asshole. Smile.
Let's take a break.
Was that it for Andy? Oh,
Too bad.
yeah, I like those.
We're going to have to bring more Andy Rooney clips to the show, huh?